home for the night, guys. That was camp. Pretty simple, pretty bare bones, not much to it. Before I go ahead and break the rest of it up here, though, I'll give you the grand tour. Shouldn't take long. Did have a fire going last night. Wasn't by necessity, just by choice. Ended up staying up pretty late, hanging out by the fire last night, just enjoying the peace and solitude of the desert out here. I did do most of my cooking, however, on the alcohol stove kit there. Not much to it, just did some dehydrated meals courtesy of Mountain House. Had some lasagna last night that was just to die for. Not sure if that was due to my hunger or the quality of the meal, but either way it was good. Other than that, crashed in the old bag here and closed cell phone pad under it, and that was that. That was the sleep system right there. I did bring along the tarp, which I had planned on using for wind protection. There's no chance of rain, but it does get pretty crazy windy out here, so I was going to set that up, but there was not much wind last night, so just ended up using that as a pillow. Otherwise, that's the stuff, the pack, obviously, to carry all the junk in. The ribs packed there, some assorted gear laying around, some clothes, and my tripod over there, and that is about it. But here's the cool part about this. This is my view. This was my view. Still is my view, I suppose. But this is what I got to wake up to this morning. Absolutely beautiful. Had the sun coming up over this ridge over here, and it was just glowing over here, you know, that first light kind of thing. Then we had some nice clouds down here hanging over the Snake River Plain, and everything was just glowing pink. The clouds were all lit up this morning. This rim rock here was just kind of shimmering in the sun, kind of getting lit up, showing its natural hues. And the canyons, there's some pretty deep canyons back up in there, which actually we're going to go explore here. But those were just, the tops of those were lit up this morning. Just absolutely beautiful show. Unbeatable way to wake up. Just got to soak all that in right from the beauty of the sleeping bag and looking out there. So great morning so far. We're going to go ahead, like I said, get packed up, stash everything back in the pack, and head off the end of these canyons and see what we can see. Alright, well, we've dropped down and this little canyon below here. Sorry, lighting's kind of bad down here. We don't got the sun all the way up yet, but pretty cool little canyon. Interesting rock formations down here, to say the least. But anyway, coming down on this little trail, and I'm going to tie back up into a bit of a big dry wash down here. This place is very popular for riding ATVs, motorcycles, and some of these dry washes down here. So once you hit them, they really widen up. So pretty cool stuff anyway. Absolutely epic down here, man. Loving this little canyon. It's actually shaded down here still. It's already getting really hot. You can see a lot of shade down here, which is absolutely fantastic. And welcome. It's a scorcher today, I'll tell you that. Oh, there's a nice little den for something right there. But anyway, this is a pretty cool little canyon I'm in right now. You can see this here. Base of this cliff, like literally, is over my head right now. The top right there. And actually, not bad for climbing at all. A little bit of loose stuff on here, but lots of good. Practically staircase going up this thing. You can see all the footholds and handholds and stuff, so yeah, not too bad. I think I'm gonna skip out on this one though. We're gonna go little further up in there. That's what I'm talking about, man. Absolutely beautiful. A little bit of effort getting up here, but well worth it, I'll tell you that. Do you think I tweaked my arm a little bit? Not the world's most difficult climb by any means whatsoever, but I messed up my shoulder a little while back being stupid. And putting a handhold up, I put too much pressure using it to pull myself up instead of using my legs. And I think I tweaked it again, so not smart. And then again, not known for my common sense sometimes either, so what do you do? But anyway, it's definitely worth it. I'll take it a little bit easier from here on out. Downscale my plans a little bit probably. But just to explore some of these canyons, kind of chill, see if I can find some of these hidden gems out here in the desert, which there's plenty of. You know, that's one thing that some people don't like about the desert and love about the mountains, myself included. I mean, there's something about the mountains that are just, you know, amazing. I mean, they have their own beauty no doubt about it. The trees, the streams, the wildlife, the views, I mean, just everything about it's just absolutely gorgeous. But desert has its own beauty too. Sometimes it's just a little bit more hidden. You gotta look a little bit harder for it, and it's kind of in the smaller things, I guess, sometimes. You know, I don't know if it's just kind of a paying attention to details kind of thing or what, but you know, everything from the, you know, little wildflowers that bloom out here to, you know, the little lizards, like I said, some of the canyons, the rock formations, and most of all the views, and just a lot of beauty to be found out here, and especially in the solitude and the quietness, the vastness of the area. I think that's where I find a lot of my own I guess beauty is about the only real word I can think of for it, but it's definitely out here to be found, and out here in abundance, without a doubt. Absolutely amazing place out here. Well, headed up right now. Whoa! Climbing this pretty steep ridge. Gonna top out up here, and it should be a trail heading down the other side that drops down into just a small canyon. Kind of a loop, actually. Been there before, actually just took a different way around. So we're gonna go up over the top this time, and go down in there, see if it's a little bit cooler. It's already starting to get pretty warm out. It's gonna be a hot one today. Of course, wearing black was a bad choice, but seems like I always make bad choices. Alright, now I'm on top, and the wind feels great. I just came up the other side. No wind at all, fully protected. and sweating to death. Hit the summit up here and I got a blast of wind coming in. This is like one of those ah moments. Alright, well, it doesn't offer too much better routes. But anyway, where I'm going is down here. You see that kind of a dry wash down there? There's actually a trail. That's what I was hoping to hit. But like I said, I wanted something a little, I guess, funner or something than just walking through the sagebrush. So I was hoping to be able to do that up here. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and probably just bounce on down here. It's about time to refill on water here. I already emptied out the hydration pack a long time ago, so in fact, I've been dipping into the other water supply. So we're getting down there, getting close, but it's nice and warm too. Got some water. Couple frozen 1-gallon jugs of water in the truck. I usually do that when I'm out, just because it gives you a nice, cold, refreshing drink of water. Trips like this, so important to stay hydrated, but nothing like a nice, cold, ice cold drink of water as well. This warm stuff gets kind of old after a while, so what do you do? In fact, let me show you guys what I got left. Aside from what I just put in that little 16-ounce water bottle there, I am down to, this one's empty, and that's what I got. So probably a little under a liter of water left total, like I said, except for the 16 ounces. So getting kind of low. Back on the trail. Alright, well, I'm down in a little canyon here. Kind of dropped in off the other side. Just walking up this dry wash down here, and a little bit back there spotted a lizard hanging out on a rock, getting some sun, basking in the sun there. Pretty cool little guy. Kind of hung out, wasn't too worried about me, but anyway, cool thing about this little canyon that I'm in right now, actually starting to come out of, is that this was actually the first trip video I ever did. It was right here, exactly in the spot. Looks like we got some up in the road here. And of course I can't pick it up on camera. There it is. Losing me marbles. It's a rock. Wow, I swear that thing moved. It's my friend the crow. Do the Survivor Man thing. Caw! 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 I suck at crow impersonations. That crow just wants to play with me. Wants to hang out today. Well, we're just about back to the vehicle. It is extremely hot out here now. Definitely in the 90s by now. And running short on water, so anyway, luckily the vehicle's just up here, so gonna hit that, refresh. I've got some water in there, it's probably gonna be warm, but oh well. But anyway, hit the vehicle and wrap this one up. So anyway, thanks for coming along, guys. I appreciate it, and you guys take care, and we'll be seeing you on the next one.